Oh, it is 10:17 and only 12 degrees outside, and that it doesn't even include the wind chill, so dress warm out there. All right, everybody, when it comes to looking your best, we all want to do what we can, but what if a rash decision like a tattoo is a regrettable decision for you? Well, for this, you can also count on the Aesthetic Associates Center. Dr. Sam Shatkin is back this morning with details, and I didn't think you could take off a tattoo easily.
Well, you can remove them, and they've been removing them for years, but the machines now, the lasers that we use now, the technology is so advanced that this is the state of the art. You can't get better than
this. A lot of parents are going to be happy to hear this, let me tell you.
Well, I think parents and individuals that are disappointed with what they had done, or they want to change. Some people just like having a tattoo, but don't like the one that they have, and they want to have it removed and changed.
You brought some pictures.
Well, first of all, you know, if we can zoom in on that one picture, which is different photos, it really demonstrates, well, actually, it's this one over here.
Is it that one? Okay.
Yeah, let's zoom right in on that, because this shows you
I'm gonna move this back
what can be done with the different tattoo treatments. And the truth of the matter is, if you've got a tattoo that you regret, we can remove it. One of the guys that we treated last month commented to me, I asked him what this Asian letter said, and he said it means regret. Okay, so obviously he was joking about it, but he knew that there was a mistake, and sometimes mistakes can be fixed. If you look at these different tattoos, you can see how after just 3 treatments, those top 2 can be completely resolved. Now, the one on the bottom shows a tattoo that was treated 20 times with the old technology laser and barely got it gone, and then 6 more treatments with the PicoSure, which is the newest technology laser. And the reason why this new technology is great is because the term PicoSure refers to the time, pico. A picosecond is a trillionth of a second, and the old technology was a nano technology, which is 1/10000000th of a second. So this is a trillionth of a second, it's 100 times faster, and that quicker energy leaves less of a heating effect around the surrounding healthy tissue, and it just disintegrates that particles of the ink, and it absorbs in the body.
Is it more difficult to get rid of a tattoo with different colors than black?
Well, some tattoos are more difficult to remove. That's a really good question, but this one really treats those difficult pigments. The darker ones, the blue, the greens, the ones that many times are recalcitrant, this is the laser that can treat those, which is really fantastic.
Do you see it right away? It starts to...
You don't. You see the effect of a frosting on the surface, so you know you've applied the energy the way it should be, and then within a day or so, it almost looks like it did when you started, and then a couple weeks later, it starts to fade, and then when they come back for their next treatment, which is about 4 to 6 weeks later, they're already seeing some lightening, and then you do 3 or 4 treatments. You know, I don't like to tell anybody, this is actually a treatment that I'm doing in the office, and you can see how quick it is. This is a ladybug on a girl's chest.
Oh my gosh.
And watch how this goes. It's very quick.
Wow.
All right, there's a test.
You know, it looks like a tick.
Yeah, well, it does, but maybe that's why she didn't want it. But see, here I am, just painting over it, and you can really see how this energy is applied right to the tattoo and absorbed immediately into the tattoo.
This is going to be the answer to so many people's prayers.
Well, you know, I think tattoos can be beautiful.
They
I have a lot of patients that are very happy with them, but here I'm just touching up a couple spots. But for those that just aren't happy with that, there are ways to remove that, and this is the newest, hottest
or you have someone's name who, you know, doesn't mean anything to you anymore. You want to change the name.
You want to start with a clean slate and go back and change it. So, and one of the things that I also found out recently, Linda, was that the armed forces are now increasing their restrictions for tattoos. They have to have certain position, they can't be on the lower arm. You know, these are things that, so a lot of times people are going in to be recruited for the Army or the Navy or the Air Force, and they have to change, they have to get those tattoos taken out. So another thing that we've just discovered that is another reason why we'll have people coming. Now,
can you treat any part of the body?
You can treat any part of the body. The best area to treat is on the torso, where it's close to, you know, the chest or the shoulders area. As you get further and further away, like on the hands or the toes, the tattoo doesn't get absorbed, the pigment doesn't get absorbed as readily, so it might need additional treatments, but it can be treated anywhere on the body.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How many treatments are you finding that it takes for your average tattoo?
Well, it's about half of what it would have normally taken. So if we know a tattoo's got real dense ink, and the dense ink, those that have had tattoos, they know where they actually put in more ink, that could take, with an old laser, it could take 10 treatments or more. With the PicoSure, it'd be half of that, so maybe 3 to 6 or somewhere in that range. The other thing that's really interesting is that some tattoos, especially the ones that are done unprofessionally, in other words, you did it yourself, you put some ink on there and you did that, those respond really quickly.
Really?
And they have even less treatment. So the benefit is that you have less treatments, it's quicker, it's a lot less painful than the old technology, and it'll ultimately cost less.
Can you use this on things that are not tattoos, like spots or anything?
We can use it on brown spots.
Really?
Yeah, I've had some brown spots treated on my hand and got rid of some of that bad sun damage that I might have had from years back. So I'm really excited about that as well. But the predominant use of this particular machine is for tattoos.
I didn't see her flinch. Is it painful?
No, there's not much pain at all. We use a cold chiller that blows cold air at it at the same time we're doing it. And it's so quick that you feel it, but it's, we're done. If you have a large area, you might want to put a little bit of ice on it first, or some application of some topical gel to numb it, but usually not necessary.
Oh,
Patients
your phone's going to be ringing off the hook.
And it's less painful than getting the tattoo, so if you tolerated it when you got it, then it should be easier for you to get it out.
Right. But like you say, a lot of people's opinions change, and you might have something in a spot that you really kind of want to rethink that, and now there's a really good way to erase it.
Yeah, and I'm excited about this because it is the hottest technology and it's brand new, and we just are very captivated by the results of this.
What about for people of color?
You can use it only to a certain darkness of the skin.
Okay.
So people that are fair-skinned, African American or Hispanic, fine. If they're really dark, this wouldn't be an effective treatment.
Okay.
It's hard to remove tattoos on those dark individuals anyway.
But this is brand new.
It's a new technology, right? It's the newest thing.
So when people call, they should be asking about this.
Well, if they're interested in getting tattoo removal, we certainly can help them with it.
Wow, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be such help to a lot to people. Hey, spring's around the corner,
Yeah.
Sometimes
well,
you just wish you didn't get that tattoo.
That's true, too. And, at our office, we've got all health professionals that are skin predominantly focused. The plastic surgeon, that's me, my estheticians, my PA, my nurse practitioner, we're all focused on skincare, and that's what we do.
That's right. Feel your best, everybody, and now for sure, look your best. The Aesthetic Associates Center, here's the number you want, the local number here. Now, don't forget there's 2 offices, the one on Kensington Avenue in Amherst. You can call this number for both of them. There's also another office in East Aurora if you're down there. 839-1700, 839-1700, or you can call the 1-800 number if you're up in Canada, 1-800-GR8 Great Look. Okay? Oh, yeah. Let me know how you make out. I think you're going to be very pleased.